I've been getting messages asking me to show my bottom board pallets and hive tops. So what I'll do is I'll go into the shop here and I'll take out the tape measure and show you what I've done. So pretty much everything I do has been mimicked from other beekeepers. So what I'll do is I'll just show you a few measurements here and how I built them. They are basically a migratory 4-way pallet that I just chop in half. Here's a unit here. So it's 2 boxes wide, so we're working on 33 inches measurement that way. And with a 20-inch box measurement here, I add 2 inches to equal 22 inches long. It's a 2x4 pallet with 1x4s underneath acting as runners. I run 2 pallet clips on every pallet. And what these do is they help hold the boxes in place. So the box I've settled with the U-clip, so the box sets into place, and you want to have the U-clips positioned to prevent the back and forth here, so that'll help to keep the box secure. The 2 boxes together hold themselves against this clip, and it holds the boxes onto the pallet very well. I've stapled and glued all the runners on, 3/4 inch deep rim. I find any shallower in that and we don't have enough space underneath, 3/4 inch just makes for a perfect bee space underneath. And when you construct these pallets, your plywood, you have a lot of waste. So all you do is I have 3 pieces of waste product from that cut piece of plywood here to make my full unit. So I have very little waste making these pallets. Very simple design. The migratory type just extends this 2x4 pallet runner out, so then you just have a 4-way going on here. So this is very typical design for any type of beehive pallet. These pallets are dipped in a wax resin solution. My box builder, Murray Lewis out of Boston, Manitoba, he does all my box dipping, and it really helps keep the integrity of the pallets together. I'd recommend that to anybody who's building pallets to dip them, because it just keeps them together a lot longer. So my 6-way nuke pallets are very specifically made for my own intended use. I built myself just like a typical pallet underneath, so I can pick this pallet up with my easy loader forks. I've screwed the bottom boards down onto that pallet, okay? And what I've done is I've alternated the entrances on this. And the reason why I've done that is because these units are made up and I put cells into them and I take them out to the pastures to mate. So I just want to make sure that they have a good ability to orientate themselves, all facing the same way. The queen might have trouble coming back into the hive units, and I just want to make it so it's very clear cut on where that queen's come out and where she's going to go back in. So this way I can handle 3 nukes on a pallet, and I can maneuver everything with the easy loader. It just helps me cut down some of that lifting. I've screwed 2 U-clips here, and this helps me with keeping my boxes on. So I put up the 1 box in the center and the 2 boxes on the outside, then fall into this clip, so all 3 boxes are held on with these U-clips. It works pretty well, and I don't have to strap these boxes down either. So this is a very specific design to my intended use, but just an example of one of the ways you can make a pallet and make use of these nukes without having to lift everyone individually. What I do is I run a migratory top with cleats on the end and a runner on the top. I have a 1/2 inch rim on the inside of my tops. This allows for headspace for patties when I'm feeding patties over top of the cluster. And I have a feed hole, which I use this little plastic bung to fill in. So these cleats are important to have a good ways down. I have about 1 inch down. And what they do is when you put them onto your hive, it just helps keep that lid from falling off. It just helps keep them on. Okay, and basically I glue and I staple everything together in a 3/4 inch plywood. It keeps the hive tops from warping. I dip these tops too in a wax resin solution, and it does a really good job of maintaining the top integrity. So there's some very basic feedback on my bottoms and my tops. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message and we'll take it from there.